Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? I am trying new things in my 50s. So as you already know, for the first time I got myself on YouTube about 6 months ago. So I am 53 years old, and all my life, like I said, I've been doing something for someone else because I am a mother. I was a wife for 22 years. I was a daughter, still a daughter, you know what I'm saying? And a sister, but I've always been that person that does for everybody else. It's just the type of person I am. I was raised that way and everything. So now I get to take time out for me. And I know this is not a big deal to people, but in a couple of weeks, I'm going to a birthday party, but it's called a hoedown. And it's like, I get to get boots, I get to get a cowboy hat, and I get to dance. But I am a bad dancer. So I gotta learn that new boot song and everything that everybody's been playing and everything like that. And I'm kind of excited. And what's so crazy is, at first when they invited me, I'm always saying no because I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? And in previous relationship, I didn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? To make that person feel like safe and secure and all this kind of stuff. So it's like, me going out to this, and not only that, one of my children is going with me. I'm like, I am so excited about this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn the little dance and everything. And so I'm like, okay, you nervous a little bit, but you're excited and everything like that. So I'm like, okay, cool, just calm down. But that right there is just something that's like out of my comfort zone, going out, going to a party and stuff like that. So, as I told you, not told you guys and everything like that, but most of you know, if you're a subscriber, if not, please subscribe. I'm also writing a book. Now that is so challenging. It's so challenging to the fact that I've taken a little break and I've given it to God. So look, if anybody have any tips about self-publishing and everything like that, please let me know in the comments, because I did not think it was this challenging. I have been working on this book. Okay, so I actually been working on it for 4 years. Since I left my marriage, I've been working on it for 4 years. But actually like investing and putting money into it, it's been about 15 months. So I was like, I didn't know. I mean, I have like the cover art and everything like that. So I even have a book trailer out, but it's just the point of editing this book. And also what I found is when I wrote the book, I didn't have enough in there. A first novel needs to be about 60 to 80,000 words. I only had like maybe 45,000 words and everything. So it's just a point of trying to now rearrange the story and get it, to the point where I need it to be without just putting a bunch of fluff. I don't want to do that. And also the publishing itself, so it's like, how do you get it on all these different platforms and everything? But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do it and it's gonna be out. So I am excited about that. But as you can tell from me, like just wondering, like I'm still a little nervous about that situation and everything, because it's something I want to do. It's something that I know that I was called to do because, I told you guys before that when I was young, my English teacher loved my poetry and everything like that. Even though this is not a book about poetry, they love my poetry, but writing was always my thing. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? It is not lethargic. It is, but writing was a way for me to get a release. You know what I'm saying? Journaling, writing, I used to love to do that. I go back and look through some of the things and I'd be like, oh goodness, yeah, that's definitely a release. So yeah, I've always loved to write. So that in itself, to be able to do that and go ahead and be a published author, I'm claiming it. I'm decreeing it right now. This year, 2025, Danielle will be a published author. So that's one thing. And this YouTube channel has helped me so much as far as opening up, as far as, you know what I'm saying? YouTube to me is also like a legacy. And I hate to think about, it's not morbid, but when I'm gone and everything like that, and I've transitioned and stuff like that, this is something that my children can have for them. Lessons that they can see later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Be like, dang, mama was making some sense. She had a little, or she had a little edge about her, or I didn't know she talked that much, because with them, I do talk a lot. But with anybody else, you be like, is that the same Danny over there? Yeah, I'm a little quiet around people, especially people I don't know. Sometimes you'll get that one in a million person and everything like that, and you just click, y'all spirits just click and align together. But other than that, I'm very quiet. So the YouTube is a very big thing for me, because it definitely has pushed me all the way out of my comfort zone here. I also, out of all the places in the world to go, I have this infatuation, and I'm still planning a trip, but not right now because the volcanoes are still active, but to Iceland. I am infatuated with Iceland. When I used to believe in other lives and everything like that, I think that I was a Viking. I was like, okay, it's no way. Why do I have this connection so much to Iceland? I'm like, I want to be in Reykjavik so badly. I want to be in the Blue Lagoon. Give me some geysers, please. I'm like craving this. I would sit there and I would be consumed with YouTube videos about Iceland. And people don't know that it's not like extremely cold like, you think it is. Like right now, if I was to ask Alexa what's the temperature in Reykjavik and everything like that, it might be 50 something degrees or whatever. So it's not extremely cold all the time. And then the thing about how beautiful this place is, it's like the northern lights can be seen. So when they are out, because northern lights, they do come and go, but northern lights, they are so beautiful and crystal clear in Iceland and everything like that. It's expensive to live there, but when I go, my trip will be for 3 weeks. So I'm definitely I'm like pushing out of my comfort zone, because Danny has never been on a plane before. I've never been on a plane before. Okay. So the reason was mainly I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. So I was scared all these years and everything. And me and my ex and everything, we were on the same boats. I mean, literally on the same boat. We didn't like boats, and we didn't want to be on a plane and everything like that. So for me to sit there and push out of my comfort zone and be like, no, I'm not going to have any fear about that anymore. I'm going to go ahead and do this, So it's like that in itself was like a big accomplishment for me, because I'm like, what is it really to be scared of? Now, I know the trip will not be in 2025 and everything like that. So I'm like, okay, good and well that you can do this, and nothing, like they said, nothing to fear but fear itself. But honestly, no. God has not given me the spirit of fear. And I believe that our purpose here is not only to help others, definitely to help and guide others, but to explore this universe, this big, beautiful earth that God has given us. So I definitely, and also what I started doing, now I did used to, before I turned 50, I used to love gardening as well, but I have started dabbling in gardening. My goal is to have me a small garden and that way I can learn how to plant the seeds, cultivate them, and everything like that. So I have new passions in life right now. So I'm like loving this, being able to put that energy into myself and discover new things. And I know it might be small to some people and everything like that, but to me it's really big. Not like saying that being a wife and a mother is not rewarding, because it's very rewarding. It's nothing like being a mother, and it's nothing like being a wife. In a great relationship, it's nothing like being a wife. You know what I'm saying? Having a partner and stuff like that, there's nothing better in a healthy relationship. Let me put it that way. Those things are so rewarding, but now that I'm able to focus on me and my relationship with God, you know, this right here is like my purpose. I know for sure, you know. So I'm like, I'm loving the new 53 years old. Guess what, y'all? I'm gonna have to soon, because the way these months are flying by, oh my gosh, yes, in 4 months I will be 54 years old. Dang, it's April 2025. But this 53-year-old, the new thing she is trying, she is being fulfilled. She is feeling loved. She is feeling peaceful. And I am feeling safe. Thank you guys so much for watching me again. I really appreciate you. I'll see y'all on the next video. Be blessed. Bye.